icon.
Cementing her status.
She's a legend.
One of music's biggest stars.
And she is the moment.
Yay! Alrighty, hello everybody and welcome to today's pick a card reading. Today we are going to be doing who is contacting you and why. Who's going to be reaching out to you soon and why are they going to be reaching out to you? This is just going to be a very fast reading today as we do have 5 piles. So let's just hop right into it. This is pile number 1, pile number 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Pause the video if you need more time picking out your pile, but for the rest of you, let's just go ahead and hop right into things today with pile number 1. Woo! Alrighty, my gorgeous pile number 1. Let's go on ahead and figure out who is going to be reaching out to you soon and why. Ooh, okay, so pile number 1, I feel like this is somebody that wants a new beginning with you because they see you as somebody that's very attractive. This is somebody that wants justice with you, whatever that means, and the Hierophant talks about taking things to the next level. So I feel like this person has had some kind of new beginning or something where they might want to like come back into your life again. Maybe like you guys are just looking like super good right now, especially with the Queen of Wands, because that kind of gives me the energy of like, okay, this person might be just kind of doing it, you know, for spicy reasons and maybe not for anything else. But yeah, I feel like you guys are really looking super freaking glamorous right now. And the World card does talk about wanting some kind of new beginning, whereas the Justice card talks about wanting some kind of justice. So maybe this person never really got to like sleep with you. Maybe this person, I don't know, like, yeah, never really just got to like have a connection with you or something. But it feels like that's why they want to reach out, because they want some kind of justice in this situation. Like they want things to work out in their favor. And I feel like you're looking really damn good right now. Like that's the emphasis that I keep getting, is like you look super attractive. Like something about you, like maybe you just got a new haircut. Maybe you just got like, what is that thing called, like when you go color analysis? Like maybe you just got color analysis, so like you know the right colors that you're supposed to be wearing. Maybe you're doing your makeup like in a new way. I don't know. I even just saw teeth whitening too. So there's like a lot of different things, you know, that you could be doing to glow up right now. And I feel like this person definitely noticed it. And I feel like, yeah, especially with the World card, they want some kind of new beginning here, new venture, new adventure. Girl with a snake. Yeah, and I think I'm just gonna flip around all of these bad boys. You hurt my feelings. I ran away. I'm depressed. I effed up. Okay. I am frustrated with you. You're on my mind the most. And then, let's see if we've got some room for these guys. If you let me, I'll take care of you. I've been up all night thinking about you. And why did you leave? Then you have Empath and Narcissist Paradigm being used, charmed, enable boundaries. Yeah, take a risk, chance, being strategic, options, not showing hand, and gambling. And then stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, and flexibility. Yeah, so I feel like this person's going to be reaching out to you because they feel like you're an extremely like kind of secure part and stable part of their life. I feel like this person like ran away from this connection and really fucked up in that sense. And now they can't stop thinking about you. And they're thinking about like, why did you leave? Like maybe like you chose to get into another new connection and it finally feels healthy. And I feel like this person might be reaching out to you to understand like, why did you choose this person over me? But I feel like in your eyes, it wasn't really a choice, because I feel like, again, this person ran away. And they're even saying like, I fucked up. So I feel like this person recognizes that they were the one that made the mistake here. Yeah, all I'm saying like with this pile, 111, is just be cautious, because especially with the Empath and Narcissist Paradigm and being used and charmed and like this person running away from you and still feeling frustrated with you, when I really don't feel like any part of this really was your fault. Like you might have like spoke your truth, or you might have just been honest, or you might have been like, hey, commit to me, and then this person was like, no, you know, because especially with options, not showing hand, gambling, you know, risk, being strategic, taking a chance. It just feels like this person is a little bit trouble. Like it just feels like they're kind of a little bit trouble. And I feel like you are probably one of the more stable or secure things in this person's life. And so I feel like they constantly go back to you. But yeah, they're definitely thinking about you a lot, which is why they're going to be reaching out to you guys. I don't know what I'm hearing for this pile though. It's like, hit the big B and block them, because it feels like they are the ones that effed up, but for some reason I'm not getting the energy of like I've really grown, especially you being represented as the Queen of Wands. It's almost like you just look way hotter, like, which is like duh, like obviously you're gonna keep looking hotter at every single age. Like it doesn't matter if you're like, you know, 21 or 58, like I don't really give a shit. You look hot, and I feel like you only get hotter as you age. So I feel like this person just kind of goes back to you, and I feel like you're a very stable person in this person's life. Yeah. So I would just be cautious about this pile number 111. This person coming back in. Grasshopper. Situation in the balance that requires careful handling. Yeah, and see if they can handle it too is what I'm hearing. So like, don't be afraid to put up some new boundaries, especially if this person's crossed a lot of shit in the past. Like, put up some new boundaries. Yeah. Because this person needs them. Yeah, situation in the balance that requires careful handling. News is on the way. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming, and a path with money is waiting for you to find it. Yeah, it's interesting. This one's not even like the blunt reading. Like I literally just did a blunt reading where everything I said was like, I'm going to be so real with you guys. Like, is this person worth it or not? This isn't even like a blunt reading. But I'm just still gonna be real, because I feel like that's what I'm taking away from that reading, is like, always be real. And I feel like sometimes keeping around these energies that are like really not good for you, like even if they keep coming back in and coming back out and coming back in, sometimes can take away from like your monetary gain, which sounds like crazy, but they're taking up so much of your space and time that like you don't have that time and that energy to really think about yourself or like put yourself forward, you know? But I do feel like this person is going to be obviously reaching out to you, contacting you. So I feel like if anything, just put up a big, and it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to block them, especially if this is like a family member too that you've had this kind of situation with in the past, where it just seems like they run away whenever things get difficult, and then the second that like things get difficult for them, they come running back to you for help and for stability, right? Like I feel like it's not always possible to like just block those people. So in that sense, that's when boundaries and having serious communication is so important. It's like, okay, you can't always just be coming back here whenever you need something from me. Like if you're going to do that, you have to see me other times too. Like that's what I'm really hearing for this pile. So it could definitely be like a family, friendship dynamic, an ex or a partner, that situationship that just kind of keeps coming back around again and coming back around. It's like you can't just keep coming back around and taking my energy, taking my time, taking my space. You have to give me something too, like something tangible. Yeah. So this is definitely an intense pile. I definitely send all of the love and the light your way, my beautiful pile number 1. But those are the messages that I got for you guys today. I definitely feel like this person, there is a side of them that really wants to take care of you, and that maybe really does want to make up for what they've done in the past, but always test them by just putting up boundaries and being very firm. Because if they try to cross them or try to like, you know, what I say is like these people take like baby steps towards your boundaries, right? Without actually going over them. They'll like test you in like a lot of different ways. So if they're still doing that shit, no, this person's out the picture. But if it seems like they come back in and they really do want to take care of you, they want to like, you know, actually, yeah, help out, then that's okay. Then allow them to help out for sure. But don't just allow them to come back in and take from you. That's what I have to say, pile number 1. Okay, but I love you guys so much. I'm praying this for some clarity, and I'll see you guys very, very soon, okay? Bye! Yay, alrighty. Hello to those of you who chose pile number 2. Let's go on ahead. I think I might just genuinely spread out all the cards like right away so we can see what is going on in this connection and who is contacting you. Who is this person? Yeah, so there's definitely a sign of communication here, especially with the Eight of Wands. I feel like this person and you could have had some kind of a tower moment here. It feels like you were a very generous individual with your time and with your energy. You might have even been very generous with like what you shared with this person, especially with the Nine of Wands here. Like it feels like you were very vulnerable with this person. I feel like they could have been very vulnerable with you as well. It feels like you're definitely the sun in this person's life. Like you bring a lot of positivity to the table that they're just not really used to or they don't really expect, you know? Because it feels like they've been taken advantage of a lot in the past, especially with the Knight of Wands. Like I really see that there's maybe some connection on vulnerability here. But with the Tower card, I feel like there was a major ending or a shakeup within this connection. Something that really led the two of you down completely separate paths. So I'm seeing that this could literally be anything, like a friend, family, or an ex, like, or whatever, person from the past. But it feels like this person definitely sees you as the Empress card now. Like they see you as somebody that has everything going on for yourself. Maybe you work for yourself, maybe you have multiple side hustles, maybe you're the CEO of your company. It does not matter. This person sees you as that way. They see you as a very ambitious individual, somebody that's very fertile, that has a lot of ideas, a lot of, you know, goals, ambitions, things that you're striving for in this lifetime. Yeah, I'm hearing you're like the Renaissance sim. If you guys have ever played the Sims like in your life before, you'll know the Renaissance sim is like somebody that can just basically do it all, like a jack of all trades, basically. Like you literally are smart and you're handy and you're helpful, you're kind, you know, you're just all of the things. And especially with the Sun card here, like you're such a positive light in a lot of people's lives, like not just this person's, but a lot of people's. And with the Six of Coins here, again, I do see that you are a very generous individual, and that could have played like a part. Like maybe you're a little bit too generous with this person or just whatever, but it feels like for whatever reason this had to kind of go its separate way. With the Eight of Coins here and the Eight of Wands, I see that maybe slowly but surely the two of you have kind of been building back up this connection like a little bit. Maybe it's been like infrequent communication, but this person's still been communicating with you, or maybe there hasn't been at all. But yeah, this person's definitely going to be contacting you soon. I mean, this is the reason why. And I feel like it has something to do with like this Tower moment. Like they've really been building themselves up ever since then. And with the Nine of Wands, it's like they're finally kind of dropping their boundaries is what I'm hearing. But not like boundaries, like they're dropping, it's almost like a mask, you know, like I feel like maybe they were hiding who they truly were around people, which is why they couldn't be fully generous with you. Or like something to do with that, like vulnerability, you know. They couldn't really share that vulnerable side of themselves, like maybe with the people in their life, because the people in their life just like wouldn't understand. But like they shared it with you, but then with everybody else, they felt like, you know, they had to fake it or whatever. Oh my goodness, there is a lot of thunder out there, y'all. Okay, but we're gonna keep this going here. Okay, so it's very interesting here because like the last pile, we also got kind of this like narcissistic sort of one-sided energy, love bombing. But right after that, you have healthy choices and clock, needs time, takes time, ends time, cycles, time to heal, progress, as well as receiving what you need, progression, moving on, and closure issues. So I feel like this person's been making a lot more healthier choices in their life. Like maybe they were in sort of this like self-absorbed kind of mindset for a while, but it definitely feels like this person has started to pour a lot more into themselves. And maybe you could say that about yourself too. But it definitely feels like this has taken a lot of time, especially with the clock energy here. Like I feel like this has been a lot of progression. Yeah, there's two cards here that talk about progression, progress. So I feel like progression is definitely being made in this connection. But yeah, I'm not sure what I'm feeling. I feel stuck. So this person is not sure what they're feeling, but what they are feeling is stuck. I want to be more than friends, but I have trust issues. So yeah, like I feel like this person is going to be contacting you because they want to be more than friends, but maybe they feel stuck because of something that they went through in the past, whether that be with you or with another person. But I feel like overall with the boat, you and or this person are going to be receiving what you need in order to move on and fully, you know, get to the next level, especially with closure issues here, progression, arriving, moving on, you know, and like, yeah, receiving what you need. So that's beautiful. And I want to be more than friends. Healthy choices. Yeah. Yeah, because I see that this person, again, kind of going back to the message of like, maybe they weren't really living up to their true self or like what they actually really wanted to do, which was causing them to be very self-absorbed and like, you know, very one-sided, because they were doing what they thought everybody else kind of wanted them to do rather than what they wanted to do themselves. But then the second that they started to kind of like act in a more healthier way and pour into themselves, I feel like this person has actually made a lot more progression towards like healing and getting rid of negative energies that are no longer, you know, serving them, kind of holding them back. Yeah, and I feel like life has started to kind of pick up speed, like overall for this person. So at this point, it's almost like they're just really looking for somebody to enjoy life with, especially with the Sun card here. That's really what I was hearing. Yeah, they want to find somebody that they can enjoy life with. But with the, I'm not sure what I'm feeling and I feel stuck. I feel like this person almost wants to get like more insight on how you are feeling yourself, so that way they can like kind of like move forward, you know, or get the closure that they need in order to move on. Wow. Okay, but we have the Marriage card here. Great worry over nothing. Okay, so that's kind of interesting. Celebration, fun, and enjoyment. Sorrow over a loss. Taking a vacation either physically or mentally. Yeah, like I feel like that's exactly what I've been saying this entire time. Like there was some kind of, you know, tower moment that the two of you had where it really did create like some kind of a loss here. Oh my gosh. That plane is coming in hot, y'all. But it feels like for whatever reason, yeah, this person kind of like took a vacation. Like I feel like mentally and spiritually is what I'm really being guided towards, because I feel like they moved themselves a lot more towards, again, their own personal enjoyment and life, like what makes them happy, what they want to celebrate. And because of that, I feel like, yeah, they're really looking for that person that now they want to settle down and kind of like enjoy life with. And whether that be like a marriage, you know, in love, or just like in family or in friendship, like somebody that lasts for the rest of time, you know. Yeah, and overall, I feel like the message of this pile is great worry over nothing. Like there could be something that you guys might be really worried about that I feel like you just don't need to be. Like it feels like it's literally about nothing. Like everything is going to work out for you so well. And I feel like that's for this person too. Like feeling stuck and having trust issues. I feel like these are all over nothing. Like it's just tiny little things that if the two of you just kind of talked about it, which I do see is coming in for you because clearly that's this reading, everything will be resolved. So yeah, I feel like this person is a little bit sad about what they no longer have with you. So I feel like that's what they're going to be kind of like wanting to right their wrongs with, and that's why they're going to be contacting you. Because I feel like, again, with the Sun card and the celebration, fun, enjoyment, they see you as like a very positive person in their life. They see you as somebody that they can have so much fun with and enjoy life with, rather than somebody that just constantly drags them down, you know? Yeah, somebody that makes them feel like they're making healthier choices. They're actually acting authentically themselves. They don't feel like they have to fake or hide or, you know, become something that they're not, because they feel like they can just be like that around you. Yeah. Okay, my beautiful pile number 2. Those are the messages that I got for y'all today. I'm praying that it provided some clarity. If it did, do not forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe and comment, as it really does help out my channel. And I will see you guys again very, very soon, okay? Bye. Alrighty, my gorgeous pile number 3. Let's figure out who's going to be contacting you soon and why. That was like the most chaotic way I think I ever could have gone about spreading the cards. So maybe that says something like about this connection. Yeah, okay, very interesting energy here. Because I feel like maybe this person was at a crossroads, like they had some kind of a choice to make and maybe they didn't choose you. Because we do have the Death card here, so that signifies, yeah, and I'm seeing 3-3 on the time, and that was exactly 33 seconds too. So pile number 3, that's your number apparently, 333. You might even see it after this reading just as a validation. But this person definitely sees you as the high priestess. So somebody that's very intuitive. I'm hearing like you kind of freak them out sometimes because like you're a very intuitive person, and I feel like you can really see past the surface as well. This person has definitely been doing some work on themselves, especially with the Hermit card. I see themselves like going within and trying to be more intuitive just like you. But it feels like this person is just kind of like sitting around waiting for like this perfect opportunity to come in, maybe to talk to you, and it just like isn't. So I feel like there's a lot of sadness for this person. Yeah, it feels like they had a choice to make and they chose the decision that wasn't you. Like they chose like, you know, something that wasn't you. Because yeah, especially with the Death card here, like that's exactly what I'm seeing, the Eight of Cups, like entering into the unknown. And it feels like, again, the unknown is not you, because I feel like this person clearly knows you. So whatever choice they had to make, I feel like they did not I don't want to say they didn't make the correct one, because I literally said this in one of the other piles, but amor fati, you know, it's like it's the love of fate. They had to make it for whatever reason, for fate. They had to make that choice, that decision. Let's get even more information here. Wow, you are beautiful. Yeah, so this person definitely finds you beautiful. They feel you are wife-husband material. This person definitely wants to start over with you. I feel like that could also be an indication with the Death card here and the Four of Cups. Like this person might be coming in to like offer you up something real and exciting, because I feel like they feel like you are something real and exciting, especially with the wife-husband material. I've been thinking about you a lot. Yeah, so this person clearly cannot get you off their mind. I feel like that's why they are reaching out, because they cannot stop thinking about you. I think you're very talented. Wow. So this person finds you both like beautiful and talented too. I'm even seeing like this could be a job person, or like somebody that was going to hire you, but they ended up going with another option. And I feel like that other option ended up being a mistake, because they recognize now just how talented you are. So you could be getting reached out to by like an employer or somebody that you thought you were going to get the job at, but you didn't end up getting it. You lost it to somebody else. Now I see that this job could be coming back in for you guys. But for the majority of you, this does feel like romance, because this person, you know, feels you are wife-husband material and they want to start over. Yeah, I'm planning on messaging you soon. So exactly, like if this reading wasn't confirmation enough that this person will be reaching out to you, then I feel like that is as well. My intentions can be selfish at times, yeah, so that's how you'll know who this person is, because it feels like they definitely do make selfish decisions. I mean, clearly, like, not choosing you, duh. I mean, I might just be, like, biased because I'm obviously your psychic bestie, but, like, to me, duh. That's a selfish choice. Like, you guys are beautiful. You're such little rays of light, and so I feel like, yeah, this person definitely had to do some major self-discovery. I'm even feeling like, yeah, it's like they're giving me the thing when employers tell people you have too much experience. That's what I'm hearing. It's like, damn, the cookie was too good. Like, what the fuck do you mean? You have too much experience. Like, what does that even mean? You know, so that's kind of what I'm hearing. And like, if you guys relate to this being like a relationship, like again, it was almost like this person was insecure because they felt like you're out of their league, you know? They felt like you were out of their league, so they almost had to like make the choice that was easier, or I don't want to say that either because that sounds really bad, but you know, like the choice that was in their league. When in reality, like, you liked them. You were in their league. Grr. Twin flames here, which I don't really like to promote twin flame culture, because I think a little bit of it is toxic, but I think we've mostly kind of riddled out a lot of that energy here, and people now have a lot more pure vibes that come to my channel. So yin yang, zen, balance, union, duality, coupling, complement each other. Yeah, I do feel like the two of you definitely complement each other. Like, there's a lot of ways that you guys can kind of like balance each other out. I feel like that could have quickly become very codependent or just like toxic. So maybe there was a reason why there had to be space or like an ending in this, especially with the death card here. Yeah, love call. Oh my God. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. Yeah, so again, this person's definitely going to be contacting you, like duh. But it feels like they're reaching out to you with some kind of like love offering, or again, something that makes them think of you. Maybe they want to like give you a present, like maybe they found something that makes them think of you. But again, if this is a job offer, obviously you're going to love to hear from them because you've been expecting this. Be lighthearted, finding out things, come to light, adapt, change, heal. Yeah, so again, like if this is a job offer and they didn't go with you the first time, I'm hearing, you know, be lighthearted about it. Like it's not so serious. People make mistakes too. You know, like businesses make mistakes all the fucking time, hiring the wrong person. But I think it says a lot about a business that reapproaches you after they let you go, you know? And I feel like it kind of says a lot about a person too, and maturity. If this person is actually able to reapproach this, you know, yeah, because I feel like you guys are going to be finding something out, coming to light. Yeah, you best believe this person got karma is what I heard. Like I saw 7-11 on the clock too. You best believe that this person got karma for what they did to you. So that's why you have to be nice to them when they come back, because it feels like they've already been through the ringer, and it feels like if you kind of rub it in their face at all, they're just gonna walk away because like they don't need any more of that. Like, yeah, ascending, exactly. Yeah, this group definitely gives major ascending vibes. Like it definitely seems like you guys are the ones that actually do want to level up and heal and get to the next level in life. And the way that you can do that is by being the bigger person, understanding that this person did get karma for what they went through, and then being more lighthearted when they try to come back and approach you. Because yeah, and adapting, changing, you know, very quickly, because I feel like it's going to cause you to adapt to some things very quickly. Yeah. That's kind of hilarious. So a meeting with a stranger could be important, and triumph over troubles and obstacles. Yeah, so again, this pile is definitely giving like, it's like 50-50 split. It could be a job or it could be a relationship. But whatever it is, it feels like you are going to be finding major triumph over obstacles in this connection, in this relationship. So you do not have to worry about it. Really, Ghost. Yeah, there could be some kind of advice that's coming to you guys too that you definitely need to pay attention to from a stranger. So definitely, really, Ghost, you want to say hi? Oh, it's gonna thunder. Oh, he does not want to say hello. He says, put me down. That's my cat, by the way, you guys. But yeah, there could definitely be a meeting with a stranger that is important. I'm also hearing you could overhear some kind of like a conversation. Whoa, big thunder. That could be important for you guys, or could like have some kind of advice in there. So just stay open and always remember to, you know, hermit yourself, take it to the next level and be that bigger person, because I feel like that's exactly what the situation needs. So yes, hotties, I love you so much, my gorgeous pile number 3. Those are the messages that I got for you guys today. I'm praying that sparked you some clarity. If it did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Comment down below, as it really does help my channel grow. But I love you guys so much again, and I'll see you very, very soon, okay? Pick some more piles. Bye. Alrighty, hello to those of you who chose pile number 4. This is going to be a reading today all about who's going to be contacting you soon and why. Let's go on ahead and find out who this person is. I feel like there's going to be somebody that's actually reaching out to you with an offering of love, especially with the Lovers card and the Knight of Cups. That always signifies this person is going to be contacting you and asking you out, okay, hotties? Especially with the Page of Wands, it feels like this person has a lot of like chemical attraction to you, a lot of passionate attraction to you. That's like the most PG way that I can put it for YouTube. But it definitely feels like the two of you could have gone on like a few dates. You guys could have been seeing each other recently, and they're definitely going to be hitting you up very, very soon. Either making it official or maybe you asking you out on like an actual date too, especially if this is somebody that maybe you've just been reaching out to like on the dating apps or flirting with at work. I totally see that this person is going to be coming through and offering you the offering of love. Especially with the Page of Coins, it is probably going to come in the form of a text message or something like that. They could even text you in the middle of this reading, and I feel like that's a good indicator that this is the person that I'm talking about, because I feel like this was like an overarching, okay, like what's going to happen with this? I feel like this person is going to be contacting you and actually asking you out on a date. It feels like this is a very balanced connection where the two of you like each other super equally, and like especially with Temperance card here and the Queen of Swords, I feel like this person likes you, have a little bit of a kick to you. Like you're not afraid to tell it like it is. You're not afraid to be very blunt, honest, open. You're very communicative. I feel like this person loves that about you. Yeah. I'm hearing it's a turn on. So that's definitely interesting. But with the Page of Coins, I definitely see a message coming in for you guys. And yeah, it's definitely going to be about love, because Knight of Cups is an offering of love, and it's always slower and steady wins the race, because he doesn't want to just like run to you and spill his cup of love on the way. He wants to make sure that he has a full cup by the time that he gets to you. So this could have been a connection that has been taking like a minute to really develop, or like maybe a few months, maybe even a year, but it feels like it's really going to get to the next level here, especially with the Lovers card here. Ooh. Okay, but let's get even more information here. Okay. Very interesting energy, because we do have I can't get over you. Yeah, I feel like even if like, because this does feel like a newer connection to me. Like it just does feel like maybe a slower moving connection, like I said. So maybe this person like has tried dating other people like while they're dating you, and it just feels like they can't get you out of their mind. Like no matter what they do, maybe they even heard that like you were still kind of dating around, so they started kind of dating around too, especially with like the I'm seeking revenge kind of vibe. But I feel like another indicator of how you'll know who this person is they only really believe in science and facts. So they're not like a totally spiritual person. You ghost, I'm looking at you. My cat's meowing in the other room. But they definitely could be a little bit more by the book. You know, like they like to read about the things that they believe in, you know, which is so interesting. Because even science and facts, baby, was based off of fucking bullshit in the past. And then somebody proved it, so yeah. But I feel like I'm confused is here as well. I feel like this person might be a little bit confused about how you're feeling. And so that's kind of making them a little bit confused about how they're feeling. But we also have I am ready here. So I do feel like this person is actually ready for a form of commitment with you guys. Or a relationship. So that's exciting. Camera, reminiscing, keepsake, perception, learn from the past, make memories. Yeah, I'm going to move over all of these. So very interesting here. Yeah, watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, focusing out. So especially with camera and sunglasses, I feel like this person is definitely watching your social media feed to a T, okay? If you'll be posting them hot ass pictures online, this person definitely be looking at them. I just heard they might not be liking them, but they're looking at them. Okay, and I feel like this person might have pictures of you like from the past. I feel like they're also trying to learn from their past too. So like, yeah, there could have been something that they just like weren't very good at when it comes to relationships in the past. Focus on self-work. Yeah, I feel like, especially with the Queen of Swords here, like the Queen of Swords does give that energy of self-indulgence. You know, like you're not afraid to give yourself that extra self-love. You're not afraid to work on yourself and bring yourself to the next level, because you recognize that like in order to do that, sometimes you do have to address the ugly bits too. Wow, that's a lot of thunder. Oh my goodness, I don't know if y'all can hear that. But we also have seduction here, attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third-party interference. So I definitely feel like, yeah, this person's very attracted to you. Just like I said with the temperance, like, it's very equal attraction. Like, the two of you definitely like each other very equally. And then meeting, conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted in friendship. Yeah, with the coffee cup, I feel like this person could be asking you out to coffee, right? Like, it might be like a low-key kind of a thing, but if it's just the two of you, like, that's pretty romantic to me. So I feel like that could be what's actually coming in here for you guys. This person could be asking you out on like a little date, a little coffee thing, because I really feel like they just want to get to know you on a much deeper basis. Like, even maybe just as, I really don't feel like as friends at all for this pile, but that might be like what they say in order to just like get you by yourself, and then they can be like, hey, so actually, you know, I want to date you. But yeah, it's interesting because we do have the third party interference, the Page of Wands, and I'm seeking revenge, which I did talk about. Like, okay, there goes the car super fast. I did kind of feel that, like, maybe you guys were dating other people. And again, like, I don't want to say, like, you know, cheating. Like, that's not what I'm talking about here. But what I'm saying is, like, you'll date, like, multiple people at once. That still sounds like cheating. But you know what I'm saying? Like, you'll go out for, like, a coffee with, like, 3 people. Go on a date with them. You know, like, that kind of dating is what I'm saying. Maybe this person saw that, and then because of that, they felt like they also needed to maybe date other people too. So I feel like that could be where this third party interference is coming in. But it's, I don't know, it's so cute. Like, it definitely just feels like, yeah, trouble, accusations. You will be shown the way. And vacation. So very random. Maybe some of you guys could be going on vacation right now. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you're watching this, you will be having a vacation in your future. But I do feel like with Candle, you will be shown the way in trouble, accusations. Yeah, like, I feel like this person could have just got themselves into like a little bit of trouble. Or just like, you know, from flirting a little bit too much with somebody else. Like, maybe then you thought that they were dating them. But yeah, it just feels like you will be shown the way. So I don't know, like, whatever, just go with your gut in this connection. Don't think about this at all. Like, the less that you can think about this, and the horns are signifiers for that, the less you can think about this, the better, okay? You're not meant to be overthinking about this. You're not meant to be, you know, over dramatizing things. Like, literally, I feel like, yeah, you will just be shown the way. Just kind of savor the moment. Have fun. Focus on yourself. Focus on what you can do. Yeah. And let this person kind of come to you. So don't be like, you know, all over them, because fuck that. You're a part of my collective. This person's going to come to you. This person's going to approach you in their own time. So yeah. And you just need to appreciate yourself that much more. Just keep taking care of yourself the way that you have been. And I feel like this person is totally going to be coming on in here super freaking hot. Especially with like the sunglasses too. Like, they are watching you, okay? They are watching you so hardcore. Not in a creepy way, but in a cute way, okay? But I love you guys so much. I'm praying this brought you some clarity. If it did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe, as it really does help out my channel. Also, leave me any tea down below, because I love to hear it. And I'll see you guys very, very soon, okay? Alrighty, last but certainly not least, hello to those of you who chose pile number 5. This is going to be a reading today all about who is contacting you and why. Wow, okay, so this is somebody who is feeling very heartbroken over you guys, who's daydreaming about you quite a lot. I feel like they might have even smoke and mirrors to you a little bit too, and like didn't show you the full extent to how they were really truly feeling about you. And because of it, I feel like they got very heartbroken. The Knight of Coins can talk about how this is a connection that has lasted like a while. Pentacles talk about like years for some of you guys. But I feel like this person has gotten to a stage, especially being represented as the King of Coins, where they're feeling themselves. They feel like they look good. They feel like they're accomplished. They feel like they have money. They feel like they can actually provide some sort of stability for you. Whereas in the past, maybe it didn't always feel like that. Yeah, the Seven of Coins talks about like reaping the fruits of your labor. Like the fruits are finally starting to come in for this person. I feel like they're feeling very good. And so I think that they might make kind of like a rash decision to come towards you. Yeah, it's almost giving like a drunk call. Like they might drunk call you out of nowhere, or they might like drunk text you. Something to do with that, because that's always kind of what the Knight of Swords makes me think about, especially with like the Knight of Coins, because it's like this has been going on for years. So like if they wanted to reach out, they would. It's almost like they need some kind of extra boost of courage. And sometimes it's liquid courage in order to like actually approach you guys. But it feels like they're really feeling themselves right now. They've got a lot going on for them monetarily. Like it feels like they're very accomplished in their work. I'm hearing I'm making my family very proud. So I feel like, again, like this person maybe like finished up a degree, got an education that their family has been asking them to get for like a while. Maybe this person has been finally like leveled up to like that CEO position, you know, or like something that just makes them feel like they are a baller, they are a boss, and like they can get whatever it is that they want. And especially with the King of Coins, like it feels like you are the thing that they truly want. Like they already have all the material shit. It's like the one thing that's missing from their life is you. And I feel like this person could be very heartbroken over this. This could be a friendship from the past as well. It doesn't have to be a romance actually for this pile, because you know, you can still be heartbroken over friendship that didn't go the way that you wanted. And maybe that friend was always kind of jealous of you, or always just kind of thought that you were better than them. And now they're finally like to a point in their life where they feel healthy and they feel like, okay, yeah, we're actually all just equals. Like it doesn't even matter like what I have accomplished. Like I didn't even need to accomplish this in order to like have this person in my life. Like they would have just had me in their life irregardless. But yeah, it just felt like they never really felt good enough for you. And so that was almost something that they had to work through themselves in order to come back at this connection in a much more positive and healthy light, which we kind of, well, I'd like to see that actually. I want to see you so bad. Yeah, so I feel like this person, again, if they're drunk dialing you, they are just going to be yapping. So I feel like they're going to be saying like, I want to see you so bad. I love this. I'm still healing, but I'm glad that they are healing in general, you know, like with the Three of Swords energy, it does still feel like that heartache is almost as raw as like the day that it happened, you know, like they're still healing. They don't know what to do. They don't trust you, which is interesting. I've been having regrets, and finally, I'm falling in love. Yeah, so maybe this person doesn't trust, like maybe you guys are putting up a front, you know, that you're not interested in this person, or you don't want to be their friend again, or whatever it is, when in reality, like in your heart of hearts, you actually do feel like you want to be friends with them again, you know, like that's kind of where the I don't trust you comes in, because I'm not really seeing that, like, I mean, there is the Three of Swords there, so that does talk about heartbreak. Like maybe this person just doesn't want to have their heart broken by you again, but I feel like there's something to do, like they caused that because they've been having regrets too. And I'm falling in love. Again, if this was a friendship, like there's still love in friendship, so it feels like this person could be feeling like that inkling of like, I want to be this person's friend again. Like I really want to have this person back in my life. I miss that little bit of sparkle and razzle dazzle that they brought to my life. Like it feels like you guys did bring in a very good energy. Wow, we have the Phoenix here. So new phase, rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, and changed mind. Yeah, so it feels like this person has definitely transformed. Like I feel like both of you have Phoenix to the point where it's like your old selves like don't even really exist anymore, you know, like you've really transformed so much that you just like, you're not the same person that you used to be. I feel like the values that you used to both have completely changed, which is why, like, I was saying the thing about like this person, you know, and the money, like they already have all the money, you know, like they already have all of that. And what they truly want now is genuine, deep and honest, true connections, loyalty, trust, you know, like the things that money can't buy. Like, as much as we wish they could, they literally can't. And so I feel like that's why this person and you have both really changed and grown in a much more healthy and positive light. Okay, I'm gonna flip around the rest of these guys, but I really did feel the need to emphasize that Phoenix card, which I love. The Phoenix, it literally always makes me think of Harry Potter. And then I always want to watch Harry Potter, which previously I wasn't able to, but now I own 4 of the DVDs, so I can go crazy whenever I want to. Y'all watch out, okay? But anyways, I feel like with the Chaser here, stabbed in the back, cassette, outdated thinking, karmic relationship, not enough. Yeah, and when I hear not enough, I hear this song by Joji where he says, like, I feel like I'm not enough. Teach me to love just to let me go. I can't believe that I'm not enough. Not enough. So yeah, I just feel like it was literally this person. Like, that's the vibe that I was getting, right? Is like, whatever, like, made this person feel like they were not enough, it was them. Like, it was nothing to do with you guys. And I feel like it was everything to do with this person, and they really had to reel it back in and go within themselves to figure out, like, okay, yeah, that's not on you to make me feel secure in myself. It's on me to make myself feel secure in this relationship. Yeah, because we do have the Chaser in a codependent relationship, fear of abandonment an issue. Yeah, so I feel like you guys could have been chasing this, or I feel like you guys could have a fear of abandonment. Maybe this person did. That's why there was the stabbed in the back, you know, heartbreak, shocking, separation, attack, 3 of Swords, which we talked about, the heartbreak. Oh, yeah, letting go and loving you. This connection, I feel like it definitely had to end. Like, there was just too much toxicity I'm hearing. Too much, like, codependency. Too much of this person relying on you for validation, and they needed to go find that validation within themselves. And maybe you guys too, like maybe you relate to that too, where you were like, oh my god, that's how I felt. Both of you guys were maybe feeling the same exact way, where you just didn't feel like you were enough. But again, that's not something that you can get from another person. Like, you have to find that validation within yourself. Otherwise, you're always going to be trying to find it constantly, and you're never going to find it, right? So yeah, the outdated thinking here, conditioning, replaying events over in their head. I feel like this person could definitely be replaying a lot of these like previous memories over in their head, thinking about what they coulda, shoulda, woulda done. But yeah, I just keep hearing they're gonna drunk dial you. So I really feel like that's the only way that I really feel like this person is going to get that courage to tell you, like, and to just get over this. And I don't even mean like get over this, because it definitely feels like, yeah, like this person really wants to see you and they're actually falling in love. But yeah, it just feels like they need like some kind of like kick in the ass to get them to do this. To get them to contact you. But this is who is contacting you soon and why. So we know they're gonna do it, but it's just a matter of like that little liquid courage or whatever. Yeah, not enough. There's also the jealousy there, the self-sabotage, fear, ego issues. Yeah, fear of abandonment. And then we also have, yeah, lack of confidence. So like exactly what the fuck I was talking about. Like, this person just maybe felt like they weren't enough for you, and so they were afraid that you were gonna leave them, and so that's why they ended up like getting, you know, breaking up the connection basically, because they just felt like they were not enough for you. And in reality, it's like, what the hell does that even mean? You know, like, of course they were enough for you. Like, you guys are the biggest sweethearts, especially if you chose pile number 5. And 555, you know, it's a signifier of change. You guys are always down to change. You're always willing to accept new people into your life and make them feel loved just the way that they are. So it's kind of baffling that this person even thought like this, but whatever. Financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. Protection from a powerful friend. And an emotionally secure and loving family is important to you. It's interesting, yeah, like exactly what I was talking about. I feel like this person came upon some kind of financial gain, and they now have like this security, this emotional security to themselves that they didn't have previously. And I feel like that's important to both of you, is like having that emotional security in family, because maybe both of you didn't have that, or again, like you just weren't previously like that. I saw 11:11 on the clock. Ugh. Sorry, I'm starting to get very drained because this is the last pile. Last reading. I did 2 readings. I'm about to go on vacation, so your girl is, I'm ready for a break. But yeah, protection from a powerful friend. I feel like this person protects you behind your back. Like, I don't even think that you realize like that this person does do that for you. It feels like they do protect you. Like if other people talk shit, this person says something, like, you know, they don't just let it slide, or they compliment you even more. I just feel like they stand up for you, you know? It's like weird too. Like they might have done other things that you don't even know about to like really protect you too. Maybe even walking away from you, they thought was protecting you. Yeah, because they could even come from like, King of Coins talks about somebody that comes from money. So this person could come from money, or they could just come from like a very powerful family, and it felt like they were protecting you from this by leaving you, when in reality, like, it just broke everybody's hearts, and now they're left with even more questions than answers. So yes, my gorgeous pile number 5, those are the messages that I got for you guys today. I'm praying that it brought you some clarity. If it did, do not forget to give me a thumbs up and comment down below. I obviously love to hear the tea. And subscribe, because it really does help out my channel. So yes, hotties, I love you, and I'll see you very, very soon, okay?